What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So before we continue with today's game against Torino, I did play a game off screen here against Vitesse in the Conference League, which I did win 4-0. I just thought that the game wouldn't be that interesting for you to see because it would just be a cakewalk for me, and I use a lot of reserve players. Unfortunately, I got Lorenzo Pellegrini injured just before the match in training, so I'm a little short on midfielders because Cristante is also injured, so I only have two actually good midfielders in Verretu and Diawara. But as you can see here, it was just a complete cakewalk for me. I mean, Vitesse had one shot and it wasn't even on goal. And this is the bug that a lot of people have been talking about with the possession. I've been dominating this game completely, and still somehow Vitesse has more possession than me. I just find that unlikely, and it is a bug. I'm pretty sure because a lot of players online have been talking about this bug that they've seen. But as you can see, a crap load of shots on target, and I should have won this game more than 4-0. But 4-0, I will take it any day. A lot of players played well. None of them got injured. Bova here got injured, I think, Eduardo Bove got injured in training, so he'll be out for 2 to 4 weeks, and that's another midfielder. So I'm really running short on midfielders. In worst case scenario, I will use Zaniolo in the midfield. So I'll see you in the next game here against Torino, and the game after Torino is going to be a big game against Napoli. They are in the 5th position, so I really need to win this game if I'm going to keep up with Inter and Lazio that are just steaming out there. So I'll see you at the game against Torino, guys. So here we are, guys, and the game is just about to start. I'm playing with my best players out there because I'm treating every Serie A game as a win. I know I have a game against Napoli in a couple of days, but I just need to win this game against Torino because it's the only way for me to keep up Lazio and Inter. Torino here starting out pretty good, and they had a chance here from the corner kick. Fortunately for us, there was no goal here. My players aren't doing that well. Reynolds has not been playing that well, and Zaniolo also not been playing well, but he is tired out there, so he will be a prime candidate. And fucking Abraham just got injured. God damn it. I need to take him out. He can shake it off. Yeah, I'm going to take him out at halftime here. God damn, that fucking sucks. Abraham, we're going to do like this, and Shomurodov is going to be a deep lying attacker here. Zaniolo, he's also looking really, really tired out there. I'm just going to continue like this, and then get a little bit angry with the players here, throw a water bottle and tell them to get their act together and just play better. Yeah, Zaniolo is completely wasted out there. I'm definitely going to have to take him out. The problem is I don't have any players that can play there. I might actually change up in my formation. I'm thinking maybe don't play an attacking midfielder and then just bring that position down to central midfield and have 3 central midfielders, because I don't have anybody that can play there. I mean, I could put Shomurodov down and then take Mayoral in as an attacker. Shomurodov, come on, put it in. Oh, Shomurodov, you beauty. What a nice goal there from Shomurodov. Nice pass from Zaniolo also. 1-0 for Roma. What a nice pass there, a nice play from us. Yeah, just look at Zaniolo in that pass. And then Shomurodov waits until the goalkeeper is out, catches him out of position, and then just plays the ball inside. It's time to take Zaniolo out because he will be wasted for the Napoli game here. So let's go into our tactic view here, and then who can we play? I mean, we could actually play El Sharawi here, and we're going to do that, but he's definitely not going to be a trequartista. I'm just going to use him as an attacking midfielder, plain and simple, and hope that he can do something for us out there. Yeah, I'm gonna take Diawara out because I'm really running short on the midfielders, and I really can't afford to have another midfielder injured, so I'm gonna take Riccardi in there. He's more of a playmaker, but I'm actually gonna keep him there as a Carrillo. So, wait, did I make the substitution here? Yeah, I did. Great. Now I'm just gonna try to keep the lead here. I'm up 1-0. Torino just can't score a goal here. 1-0 is better than a draw. I know a couple of games I haven't been scoring a lot of goals, but I wouldn't say my bench is really that good, because as soon as some of my starters get injured, I struggle because my bench is really not that good, especially in the midfield. Especially now that both Cristante and Pellegrini were injured. And so yeah, I've kind of been struggling with fitness and injuries. That's probably why I've only leading 1-0 against Torino. I mean, Torino is not a bad team, but I should be winning this more comfortably. But yeah, that's something for next season. I need to get rid of some of those players that are on high wages, and even though I don't get a lot of money for those players like Sharawi and Smalling, I still need to get rid of those wages, and then I need to buff up my bench and get some players that are able to actually, when they get on the pitch, to be able to perform almost on the same level as my starting 11, which I don't feel we have right now. And then hopefully we'll get some youth players up through ranks that can actually help me out. I really do like using... Oh, Shomurodov. Wow, that was so close from him. Nice shot there. But yeah, as I was saying, and I do this all Football Manager games, I really like using those youth players that come through the system. And especially a team like Roma, and look at that goal. What a random goal there from... and yeah, it might even be an offside. But yeah, I really like using those youth players, especially because Roma is known for producing high quality youth players. So that's something I really want to use, and it's also a vision from the club here that I use those youth players. So it's definitely something that we're gonna work on going forward. So we got the win against Torino here, away from home. We actually did play pretty decently, even though we had to make some changes early in the game. Abraham got a knock in the game and he had to come out, but fortunately he doesn't have an injury, so he's ready for the next game. Torino only had like one shot on goal, and so we dominated this match again, created a lot of chances, and we did win 2-0. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the game. And yeah, now it's the big test against Napoli. So far, we played 0-0 against Fiorentina and lost at home to Milan 1-0. Those two big tests, two big clubs we played against. So Napoli is the third club here, and I'm looking for a win because so far I'm done well against these smaller mid Serie A teams, but I haven't won against a big team yet. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we will perform good against Napoli and we will grab a win there. We're just going to take a quick look here at the data hub. As you can see, my offensive side of the tactic is actually performing really well. Goals per game, expected goals per game, and shots per game are really high compared to the Serie A average, and there are few teams that can actually produce so many chances as I do. So I'm pretty happy with the offensive side of the game. The goals are lacking in some games where I produce a lot of chances, but that's up to the players in question, because the tactic itself is good enough because I produce those chances. It's just a player that can't finish and put the ball in the net. But hopefully, the players will get a little bit better, and that will lead to more goals. And welcome to the game. Roma against Napoli, Derby della Sole in Italian. And I've looked at the Napoli squad, and I actually got bamboozled right there because I just saw that they are not playing with Osimhen in the attack. They are playing with Mertens, but I think they kind of remind of each other because I looked at Victor Osimhen. Is it Osimhen? Yeah. And he's just a fast-paced attacker. I think he has 19 pace, so I really had to pull back my back three line so they are lowered down, because otherwise he would just murder me. And then I kind of looked at my squad and saw that, look at that, come on, Saniolo, what a shame. I looked at my squad and then looked how my squad performs against the rest of the Serie A. Purely stat-wise, you can see your squad comparison with the rest of the Serie A, and I saw that I had the second most pacey team in the Serie A. So I kind of set up this tactic to run with the ball, playing those spaces, because I have the players that had pace to catch those balls and run from them. So I'm kind of hoping that this will prove to be the right choice for me. I got a lot of tired players out there, so I had to play some backup players. Bellotti is not starting this game, but fortunately Shmurdov has done really well the last couple of games, so I have no problem playing him besides Abraham in the attack. So yeah, let's see if those small changes I made will actually have an impact in this game. And we already have Zaniolo injured, so I need to place Riccardi in. I don't have any other players because we tried with El Sharawi and he just didn't perform that well in the last game. So I'd rather actually give Riccardi here a chance. I know he's a very young player. He hasn't played a lot, but I just need to give him a chance here because maybe he will be able to perform better than El Sharawi. And then later maybe we can change a little bit, put Riccardi down in the midfield. So let's give him the chance here and see if he can do anything. So we're already at halftime, and we actually have stopped Napoli from creating almost anything. They had one shot on goal, and I've dominated this match pretty well, but still no goals from me. So hopefully there will come some goals here in the second half. I deserve it, I think, because I've been playing really well, and hopefully we'll continue to keep Napoli away from our goal here. And the second half is underway. Let's see if my players can do anything. As you can see here, Shmurdov is already at 7.2. He's been really a good player for me, even though he hasn't really got the stats to be as good as he is. But yeah, I'm really happy with his performance. So I'm thinking about taking Abraham out and actually keeping Shmurdov and then using Bellotti in the attack and see if Bellotti can do anything. Abraham hasn't had really that good of a game so far, so maybe I need to shake things up a little bit in the attack here. Oh, wow. That was lucky. A double post here. Nice shot from Ilyas. He just took the ball at the left wing and then just ran straight into the center of the field. None of my players actually did anything to stop him, so that was not a good performance by my players. So I paused the game here, an hour into the game, and I'm not thinking about it. I'm going to do a substitution here, and yeah, so the problem is here that several of my players are actually pretty tired. Smalling is really tired out there, but he's the best player on the pitch, so I'm gonna have to keep him. Jordan here is also very tired, but I'm gonna keep him also and take Abraham out and then use Bellotti here, and hopefully Bellotti can go and score a goal for us. 15 minutes left, and I'm gonna need to do another substitution here because yeah, a lot of my players are completely dead, and Bellotti just got injured, groin injury. I mean, Jesus, what are the chances of this happening? So yeah, I need to take him out and then use Mayoral. That was really not something that I wanted to do. That really ruined my chances here. Yeah, that's typical. Just was because I have so many other players that are completely tired and on the brink of collapsing, and then Bellotti gets himself injured. I didn't even see when it happened, so yeah, not good. Hopefully it'll be enough to just I don't think we're gonna win this with 10 minutes left, and hopefully we can keep Napoli from scoring a goal here because we have really had shitty luck so far. Oh, Smalling almost with the header here from the corner. But yeah, 10 minutes to go. Let's see if we can keep this up. Yeah, my players are actually doing a pretty solid job. Mayoral, can you score? No, what a crappy finish from Mayoral there, but it's also an offside. But yeah, as I was about to say, my players in the midfield are actually doing a pretty good job. My wingbacks are doing a really good job connecting with the central midfield, with keeping the ball, and also my two wide center backs are pushing forward and providing playing opportunities, passing opportunities for the rest of my team. So far it looks good in the center of the pitch, but as I get closer to the opposing's goal, I have a lot of problems creating chances. And maybe here, Mayoral, he gets past the player. Come on, score! And he scores! Mayoral with the late goal here from us. Wow, that was really important here. And a nice play here from Karstorp. He wins the ball here on the right side and then runs in, finds Mayoral. I think it was Karstorp to find Mayoral here. Yeah, look, he just grabs the ball, plays it. Mayoral takes a nice, he gets past his player and they just plays the ball inside the net. Oh, that was a really important goal for me here. I'm just going to tell the players to focus here, and we need to take this result home. A lot of players tired out there. 5 minutes, stoppage time. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Our first victory against a big team. 5 minutes to go. We can do this. Just look at my players. Veretout and Smalling are absolutely dying out there. And it's a win. We won Karstorp Player of the Match. What a nice game. I mean, just look at those stats. I completely dominated Napoli. They had one chance at goal, one shot at goal, and I have 12. 12 shots and only one goal from us. I know a lot of those shots from corners, headers, and so on, but still those stats just paint the picture that I dominated Napoli. And it gives me a lot of confidence going forward that it is the right tactics. We can make the tactic work. I just need to find the right players for these positions and then have a good bench, because, I mean, look, Zaniolo got injured, had to go out. I had to put Riccardi in. Riccardi, the worst player on the pitch for my side. He is just a kid and he hasn't played a lot of games. I understand that. But I just need a quality player that can go in instead of Zaniolo, instead of Pellegrini when they get injured, and then actually perform on the same level. So a nice win here against Napoli, and well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to keep it on the short side, and then I'll see you guys in a couple of days with the next game.